So check this out. So you're basically saying you don't believe that God more likely have an image, and you believe that God is in everything. He's everybody and everywhere, right? I want to show you. You're not wrong, but I'm going to show you. You were made in His image. God looks like something because you came to your image of how you look like from somebody.
Right.
We want to show you that God He actually does have an image. What we were taught was that He doesn't look like anything or anybody. But I'm going to show you. There's something in the Bible.
Jesus has an image. God does not.
But can I show you this? Watch. Let me show you this. I'm going to show you this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9.
We're about to go over the image of God, whether or not it's in the Bible. Read.
I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
That's all the nations, because every nation is a throne. America was one, China, you see what I'm saying? Throne. Read, it was cast down. Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Why is it called the Ancient of Days? Because He was before days existed.
That's
The only person who existed before days was God. Am I right? Read.
Whose garments was white as snow.
It says, hold on, He did what? What did the Ancient of Days do?
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
In order to sit down, what must you have? You must have a bottom and legs.
Right.
In order to sit down. The Ancient of Days, the person who existed before days, sat down. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow.
He had on a garment. You know what that means? He didn't just have legs. He had a full body.
Right.
It said His garment was white as snow. That means God actually had legs and a body. I'm just showing you right quick. Watch this. Keep reading.
And the hair on His head.
Hold on. The what?
The hair on His head.
In order to have hair, you had to have a head. That means He had eyes, nose, ears, because what comes with the head?
Bring it out.
The hair on His head was what?
Like the pure wool.
When it says you were made in God's image, you know why you got wool in your hair? Because you look like God.
That's right.
That's why Christ had woolly hair.
Right.
Bring it like brass. Because He looked like His Father, which you look like your God.
That's right.
Isaiah 29:13. What I'm going to show you is there was something that was wrong with society in America in its entirety. America and every other nation that agrees with America has taught the black man, the so-called African American in the hoods, that we are nobody, that we don't have a God, that our God is money, that our God doesn't exist. That's what they told us. You want to know how they told us that? By this image right here.
Right.
In every church, in slavery, you see on these signs, they will force us, I'm going to get more, on these signs, that's a cross that priest is holding. They will force us to accept their doctrine, that our God looks like them.
Right.
So that's all praises. All praises. We had to teach y'all the so-called African Americans, black, Hispanics, that we are the true Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
That we were made in the image of God. That's why we have woolly hair, because we are God's children.
Right. That's right.
Read that for me.
Isaiah chapter 29 verse 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
We draw close to God with our mouth every day. If I ask everybody out here, do you love God? Do you love Jesus? Everybody, even the drug dealers, even the alcoholics, everybody will say yes.
Right.
Read.
And with their lips do honor me.
With our lips, we say I love God, I serve God. I go to church, I go to that church, I serve, I help the poor, I love God. However, read.
But
read.
Have removed their heart far from me.
We remove our hearts, our minds, the true understanding of what our God looks like. Why we look the way we look, we remove that thought process far from us. Right. But what we're going to show you is how, why. Read.
And their fear toward me,
our fear is that respect. Read.
Is taught by the precept of men.
It's taught to us. You want to know who taught us that? This nation of people right here.
That's right.
The so-called white man is the one who told us that Christ don't look like us. Christ looks like this. Exactly. Christ is a black man. He looks just like you, brother.
That's right.
You know what that means? That means you're the true Jew.
That's right.
That's what that means. What we're showing our people is, according to the Bible, we are the Israelites. Everybody out here with the woolly hair, if you believe that your people are oppressed right now, then guess what? You are the Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
What we're here to show you, bro, is that the Jews look like you. So guess what that means, bro? Guess what that means? Rashid. You listening to me?
I'm listening.
What does that mean? If I say God is black, Christ is black, His people are black, who would that make you? That make you like what? That's right. Let me show you something. Give me no, I won't go to Jeremiah. No, Deuteronomy 28 through 37. Quick. I'm gonna show you. So how did we get our name? How do we get our name changed? What happened to us? How do we get changed from being God's children to Negroes?
The council of Nicaea.
That's a good one. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you exactly how. Cause like this is the thing. We all believe in God, but we don't go to His words to prove everything we're saying.
Right.
And that's what's wrong with some of us sometimes, because we will say we love God, but won't use God to answer our questions.
That's right.
He left us the perfect map plan to get to Him, but we won't use it. I'm gonna show you something. Read that. Verse 15 first.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we don't listen to our God, read.
To observe, to do all His commandments.
Listen to what your father told you to do. Read.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day.
What's going to happen when you don't listen to your father? The same way that you discipline your children? Oh, we about to get into it now. Read.
That all these curses.
What's going to happen to you if you don't listen to your father?
All these curses.
Guess what? Slavery, curse. Yokes on your neck, curse. New name, curse. No nationality, curse.
Right.
New language, curse.
Right.
Guess what? Even in this hood that we live in, we're supposed to own the earth.
That's right.
This is a curse. Read.
Shall come upon thee.
They should do what?
Shall come upon thee.
Now we in every hood in America.
Right.
Read.
And overtake thee.
And do what?
And overtake thee.
Now we walk in broad daylight drunk and high as hell.
Right.
These curses is overtaking us. Verse 37.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37.
The reason why we don't know who we are is because as a people we disobeyed God.
Right.
And that's why we become cursed. He's punishing His children.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
A what?
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
You want to know what's an astonishment, my brother Rashid? I see kings over here. I see kings over here. I see children of God sitting down, high, drunk. Some of them not taking care of their kids, selling drugs. That's an astonishment.
Right.
Y'all should all be tired of this. Read.
A proverb.
A what?
A proverb.
A wise saying. Like if you want to hide something from a black man or a nigga, put it in the book. They make fun of us. Oh, black people love watermelon and orange soda.
Right.
Hey, bro, we talking about our nationality according to the Bible, that we are the true Jews.
That's
not no more.
right.
Hey, we waking up now. These young lions are hopping up. We ain't African Americans no more. We are Israelites.
That's
true
right.
Children of God.
Right.
And a byword.
And they what?
And a byword.
Now, let me show you something, bro. I'm gonna show you something. Show me your byword right here. You see this? This is what God called us.
Judah.
Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh. What did this is the byword? American black, West Indian black, Puerto Ricans. What was the byword they called us in the hood right now?
Afro-American.
Afro-American, American black. That's the byword. That's the curse that God said He's gonna put upon us for not listening.
Right.
You're actually from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
You are God's chosen people.
Right.
Now, the question is, because you said something important, I don't know why would I serve a God that will punish people so much, right? I'm going to show you something. Amos 3 and 1.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you something, because you're not, the way you're thinking, I understand.
Consciously so, the contradiction in that is plain.
I understand.
If your child was jumping in the water or something, you'll say that.
Exactly.
Even though you told her wrong and not to go in there, you'll
exactly.
still save your child.
But you'll tell them, you might rebuke, you might chastise them differently, like you might yell, or you might pop in the hand. Hey, no.
But as a child of God, just like this is His child, He gonna go after her anyway.
Exactly.
Right or
I'm
wrong,
gonna show
right?
you something.
Just
You were
like
right.
the child
You're
of
right.
God, just
So
like,
guess what?
This is my niece. I'm gonna go in after her. If I tell her to stay away from the deep end, stay away. You're gonna drown. You can't swim. And she jump in anyway, I'm going in after her. Not because she disobeyed me, because of the love that I have for her.
Now we're gonna go into what's going. You know, you gave a perfect example. That's why we're getting punished, because we haven't listened to God. And guess what? Until they do what you're telling them to do, they're still gonna be on punishment. You can't watch TV, you can't do this until you do what I told you to do.
Right.
Stop going against my word as my child, right?
Right.
Read.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you. O children of Israel.
Hear what God is saying to you, Israelites. All y'all out here right now under the sound of the voice of the Bible coming out. You are the children of Israel.
That's right.
Read what he said to us.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Against our whole nation. That's why even in the Hispanics, they got hoods too. Native American Indians, guess what they hood called? A reservation? We are in the ghettos. If you look up the definition of ghettos, it tells you where the minority lives. It's telling you where, what does it say? What does it say? The place where Jews dwelt. Well, who lives in the ghettos of America? African Americans. So guess who the Jews are? You so-called African Americans.
Right. Read. Say, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
He said what?
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Out of every, because all nations came from families. For instance, whites, you got Italians, Germans, Russians, but it came from one white man. Africans, you got Ethiopians, Libyans, all this, but it came from one type of black person. Guess what? Israelites, this is one big family. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, we are all the same people.
That's right.
One big family. He says he only knew us.
That's right.
We are the only people God knew. Read that again.
Amos chapter 3 verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
So why is he punishing us? Because he only knew you. Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
He said, I'm going to punish you because you're my child. I don't care how many best friends you have. I don't care how many other nations you might want to be with. It don't matter about them. You are my child. I'm responsible for you, not them.
Right.
He's looking at the you. That's the same mentality. Where do you think we got that from? Our Father.
That's right.
Bring it out. Y'all boys here.
Give me Joel 2:27. I'm gonna knock the nail in the head. Come on, bro.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27.
Bring it out.
600 people watching.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
He says he's where?
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
That's why when the Israelites stopped ruling the earth, all these wars started happening.
Right.
The land started dying. When they started killing the Native American Indians, America went down the pothole. When they went to our land in Jerusalem and started taking over, now Jerusalem, they have World War I, II, about to be III. The world is going through hell because the children of God who's supposed to own the world aren't ruling right now.
Right.
Read it again.
Joel chapter 2 verse 27. And ye shall know that I am the enemy. Joel chapter 2 verse 27.
Come on, slow down.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
Read.
And that I am the Lord, your God.
Bruh, that gets plain as day. I am your God. He said, I'm your father. I don't belong to nobody else but you.
Right.
So why won't you accept God? Read.
And none else.
And who?
And none else.
Hey, so does that mean the white man is God for the white man?
It's a God for everybody.
It's a God for everybody?
None else.
You
He
right
just said nothing else though, right?
Yeah, exactly. The God for the white man is the damn devil.
That's right.
That's why they are the damn devil.
Right. That's right.
Every other nation in the world is against us. You ever heard of the United Nations, UN?
Yeah.
Why they haven't helped people in the hood yet? Let's go to Africa because they part of the UN too.
They ain't dropped no supply trucks over here.
Oh, they ain't brought nothing to the hoods.
I don't even see Meals on Wheels no more.
Bruh, who you telling? They don't care about us.
I don't even see that no more.
God is trying to show you, you dependent on all these other people when I'm the only one that can help you.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
So you know what you got to do, my brother? You got to come back to your nationality.
That's right.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.